Okay, so to build a VoiceThread in UAA's Blackboard environment, you go to the Build Content area, wherever you want to house this VoiceThread at, and go to this link right here, which is VoiceThread UAA. When that link is active, you should get the general description settings that you type in for everything. So we'll name this Assignment 1, we'll call it. You can attach documents here, and you can also put instructions here, but it's easier to put the instructions in the VoiceThread side, which I'll show you in a second. The one thing you will need to do is enable this grading, which is right here. When you click on this drop-down point available, or points possible drop-down will appear, and you can type in whatever you want to make this out of. So for our example, I'll just make it out of 25. And we want to keep this visible to students. We don't want this hidden unless you do for whatever reason. So when we hit submit, we'll see that we now have a link that was created in our Blackboard shell that has that name. It also has this little logo here, which stands for, shockingly, VoiceThread. Okay, so if we click on this link now, we have to go in and create the assignment. So once this LTI link pops up, you may get these since we upgraded our Blackboard environment. You have to re-verify your VoiceThread account, so you might have to put in your credentials 1 or 2 times and refresh your browser to make sure that this is working right. And you may have to do it 2 different times. Just a word warning. Okay, so once you get logged in to the VoiceThread LTI, which is the building block that's built into Blackboard, and you click on that link, these options will show up: Course View, Home, Individual VoiceThread, and Assignment Builder. Assignment Builder is the one that we're going to talk about today. So when I click on Assignment Builder, it comes to this next set of options that I have. We can select what type of assignment. Do we want them to just watch a VoiceThread, just submit a comment, and so on and so forth. But for this example, I'm assuming we're going to create a VoiceThread, because that's what we want them to submit, is a VoiceThread that they originally create. So when I click on that, this is where I can type in the description of what my assignment is. You can allow the students to submit and resubmit multiple assignments if you want them to do different versions of it, but for this example I'll just shut this off. This is defaulted on, and then I'm going to simply create the assignment. This is all that shows up, and now I can return back to the course. So now that we created this link, you have the ability to go in here and click on this and change some of the settings, but remember, this is not what it's going to look like for the students. The students will see a different option. This is what your assignment looks like, and you can see this is the instructions we put in, and you'll see once the student starts submitting it, you'll see this submitted option here on the right hand side. But what I'm going to show you now is what it looks like on the student side for when they submit it, because for this example, in this example I'm going to switch to student preview. Remember that this option exists within our Blackboard shell. So once I go into student preview, this is exactly what the students see on their end. So when the students navigate to this assignment link, they can click on it, and from here you'll see that our options as a student are different than the options you saw on your end. This is where they can create their own VoiceThread, or if they had already created it somewhere at a different time and just want to reuse an older VoiceThread that they've already done, they can simply click on what they want to add. They can submit the option here, and this little radio button right here is what will make it available to the students, to other students in the class. So if you do want them, once they submit their assignment, to have other students view that assignment, you need to make sure that the students know they have to click this little radio button when they submit. Then they hit submit, and the assignment is submitted. They can return to the course. And what I'm going to actually do here is I'm going to keep this preview user data. So now, when I go in as a faculty member on my side, so now as I go in from the instructor view, notice I'm not in student preview anymore. If I go into this assignment now, I'll be able to view the submitted assignments within this VoiceThread. And you'll see on the right hand side where it says loading students, you'll see the person's assignment. They can click on it and you can view it.